Hi, everybody. It's Ross Cook. Hi, everybody. It's Ross Cook. We'll be back in a moment. Hi, everybody. It's Ross Cook of Ross Cook Balancing, the founder of the Center for Balance and Effective Communication and of Ross Cook Balancing. I'm the person that helps people journey within themselves so that they can transform and grow within their lives. Remember, there are a lot of entry points into wellness, a lot of entry points into transformation. And the most important thing is to decide and get the right tools to help you where you are today. All right. We were sharing, I just spent a day with a bunch of magical people, Cody Neer and Kyle Lakota and Randall Grizzle and Amanda Dake and a bunch of people that are just the best of the best at what they do. And it's just, it's powerful and energizing to be around those people. Natasha Haslett was there, and it was just a great, wonderful time. And I want to share a couple ideas. That go with everything we're talking about. We were sharing stories back and forth, and one of the ideas about the story is that, a major tenet of what I teach is that balancing, and in balancing, we believe about energy and we pay attention to energy. And I believe absolutely, as a facilitator of change, that you have enough energy anytime. You have enough energy to manifest anything you want and to heal anything that you need to heal. We have enough energy. Just a lot of times our energy is being squandered or spent on something other than what we know. Let me share this story that I worked with a college Division I high level quarterback at one point, big Pac-12 school, and he had a dream of playing very well at the Division I level and maybe beyond. Great athlete, super person. And he had been raised in a family that had attempted to prepare him for the most difficult things he could run into by constantly putting him in very difficult situations. In other words, he was one of the best quarterbacks in the state, probably the guy in the state. And his parents transferred him from one high school to another high school, from a football power to a not very good football team. And he had to then carry that team on his back to the state championship, which he did. Well, that had gone on in his training, often in his life as a quarterback, as a burgeoning baseball player, as an athlete. Okay, so what had happened is when he got to Division I, he played his freshman year and he was brilliant. But then he had spring practice and all summer to get ready, and so he was ready for the task. He was skilled, he was tuned up, he was ready to go. And what did his belief system say? It has to be hard. And so he started to make a lot of mistakes that were well beneath his skill level, well beneath a lot of his life, because he was just struggling, because he needed, at a subconscious level, to make it very difficult so that he could then get his talent up to compete successfully. Wow. What a conflict based on what the eventual initial goal was. What a conflict of a use of energy. Well, we went down. I got a phone call, as I often get when quarterbacks go awry in the nation. They say, our quarterback has issues, and they either send the plane or I jump on the next plane and head down. And we spent time with him and disempowered those experiences that he had had throughout his life, where he had been pitted against, and it had to be extremely hard. And we went through a series of those subconsciously within his life, took the energy from those histories, decompressed those programs, and brought that energy forward into, I can trust my talent. I am good enough right now. I am ready, willing, and able to make the changes necessary to be a great player in this instant. And instantly, he could slow the stadium down. He could make it go quiet. He could throw the football on time into spaces instead of holding on and trying to make sure and guide it. No, he was back playing in the flow, and he was ready to go. We did much work with his breath also, so that he could breathe his way through tight and difficult situations. We just anchored him differently to a lot of different things, taking the stress from the limits of his past, from the conflicts of his past, and empowering something very positive for him today. And he played great for the rest of his career. He played wonderfully. Just an outstanding player, and he had a wonderful Division I football career. You have enough energy. You have enough energy to do the work. You have enough energy to manifest anything you want. You have enough energy to heal what it is that's in your way. But you have to take energy. You're going to need energy to change. So we just take the energy from the impedances, the limits, the fears of your life, and we power up the congruence and the wonder of your life. I'm Ross Cook from Ross Cook Balancing. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and we'll share some more stories about change and development and growth and transformation. I appreciate you. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk about wellness tomorrow.